All right, so today we're going to be talking about the topic of adding decimals from Unit 10. By the end of this lesson, you'll add 2 decimals by using the algorithm or representing the addition in an area model. You'll know you'll have it when you can show the same sum you get from your algorithm and it matches your area model, what you've created. Some vocabulary that we need to understand to master this skill is first, a decimal is a number that represents a whole and a fraction with the decimal point within the number. On the left side of the decimal, we have our whole number. On the right side of the decimal, that represents our fraction. The other term that you'll need to know is place value. Knowing the place value is the value of a digit within the number. That's going to be important because we're going to need to line up our place values, understand where those go in order to add correctly. This will be the anchor chart that we are using for this topic. It walks you through the steps and then shows you a great example of what adding decimals looks like. So the first step in adding decimals is going to be lining up our place values. The easiest way to do that is lining up our decimals on top of one another. So you can see here that my decimals are stacked and our place values fall in line. Once we're done stacking our numbers and lining up those decimals and place values, we're going to add zeros as placeholders anywhere there's a blank space. That's just going to make adding a little bit easier to see and understand. Once we have our whole problem set up, then we are going to do the math as we would any other whole number math problem. I'm going to add straight down. When I need to carry over, I will carry and continue to add. Finally, once I've done all of my math, I'm going to bring my decimal point straight down into my answer. If I follow these steps, it's going to give me the correct sum. So let's look at an example here. I have 0.26 plus 0.38. So what that looks like is on an area model. On an area model is I'm going to take my first number and I'm going to color that amount of spaces in. So first I have a 2 in my tenths place. So I'm going to color 2 columns because each one of those is a tenth. Then I'm going to look at my hundredths value. And I know I have 600, so I'm going to shade in 6 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, I'm going to look at my second number. So I have 0.38. I'm going to follow those same steps and I'm going to shade in according to what it says in the tenths and what it says in the hundredths. So I have 3 in my tenths place. 1, 2, 3 columns. And then I'm going to shade in 8 hundredths, so 8 different boxes. And I'm going to continue over here to complete that column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To get the sum, I'm going to add all of my columns together to get my digit in my tenths place, and I'm going to count my single boxes to get the digit that goes in my hundredths place. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full columns of boxes. So I know that I'm going to have a 6 in my tenths place because each column has 10 boxes. So I have a 6 in my tenths place, and then I'm going to count my individual boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since I have 4 small boxes, I know I'm going to have a 4 in my hundredths place. So that's adding in an area model. I'm combining both of my factors and I am coloring them in. Now, with my algorithm, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to follow the steps here. First, I'm going to line up my place values, 0.26 and 0.38. You can see that my decimal points are lined up so my tens place and my hundreds place naturally fall on top of each other. Now I'm going to add like I would in any other addition problem. So I have 8 plus 6 is 14. Bring my 4 down and carry my 1. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Then 0 plus 0 is 0. Finally, to finish my answer, I'm going to find where my decimal point is, and I'm going to bring it straight down into my answer. So I know the sum of 0.26 and 0.38 is 0.64. We can see the sum is the same as I got for my area model. So those match up, and that is how I know that my sum is correct. We're going to continue to work on area models and our algorithm throughout the week in class. If you need extra support, we always have Help Lab as well. So I hope this helped. Make sure to copy down the anchor chart or print it out for your notes. And I look forward to seeing you guys working on this week.